everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sheena and I'm the owner and founder of Christian Creative Mental. On my channel I do videos all about Christianity and mental health. So if that's something you're interested in seeing more of, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell beside it so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Today we're going to be talking about depression, and this video is going to be a little bit different than most of my videos. It's actually going to be more of a sit down, talking, sharing some information with y'all, and sharing some goodies that I have for y'all to help you with your depression if depression is something that you battle with. So let's get going. So, I told y'all that today's video was going to be about depression. It's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be just me talking to the camera. And I'm a little nervous, a little excited, and I can't wait to hear what y'all think about it. So, I really hope you'll leave me a comment and let me know how you like this video, if you like me sitting down talking, if you want to see more of it, if you don't want to see more of it. Because I do have a series planned, depending on how this video goes, where I'll be doing some more sit down talking and giving y'all some goodies. But I'm just really interested to see how today's video goes. So, today we're going to be talking about depression. And I have pulled some information from the National Institute of Mental Health. And it says, depression is a period of at least 2 weeks when a person experienced a depressed mood or loss of interest or pleasure in daily activities and had a majority of specified symptoms such as problems with sleep, eating, energy, concentration, or self-worth. So that is the definition of depression according to the National Institute of Mental Health. According to WebMD, there are a wide variety of symptoms, and I want to talk about them. And as I was looking over it, I realized, I do have a lot of these symptoms, even though I just don't really feel like I'm depressed anymore. But that's a story for another day because I do have a new diagnosis that I'm going to share with y'all soon. According to WebMD, some of the symptoms of depression is trouble concentrating, remembering details, and making decisions. Guys, that is something I struggle with so much. Not necessarily I guess if you ask me what I want for dinner, I do struggle with making decisions, but I have a lot of problems with memory. Fatigue, I haven't been struggling with that as much lately. My doctor has me on some medicine that's really helping me sleep well, so I have not been fatigued. Feelings of guilt, worthlessness, or helplessness. Hopelessness, insomnia, early morning wakefulness, or sleeping too much. So, it could be one or the other. Either you're, sleeping too much or you're sleeping too little. Trying to find that balance in there is where you're going to get where you're not depressed. But either end of the spectrum could be depression. Irritability, restlessness, loss of interest in things that once pleasurable, including sex. Overeating or appetite loss. So, again, that's one of those either end of the spectrum could be considered depression. Finding that balance in there is where you need to be that's healthy. Aches, pains, headaches, or cramps that won't go away. Digestive problems. Persistent sad, anxiety, or empty feelings. Suicidal thoughts or attempts. So all of those are symptoms of depression according to WebMD. Now I pulled some statistics from the National Institute of Mental Health. An estimated 17.3 million adults in the United States had at least one major depressive episode. That's 7.1% of America. And this was in, I think it was February of 2019 when that particular statistic was published. It's higher among adult females at 8.7% compared to males at 5.3%. It is highest among individuals aging from 18 to 25 at 13.1%. Young adults is the ones that struggle the most with depression. And I can totally see that because you're trying to figure out your way in life. You no longer, you could still have mom and dad helping you out, but in a lot of ways you may not. I mean, I moved out when I was 18 years old and was completely on my own. During this past month, I have struggled with some depression days, some pretty strong days. And on my blog, I'm actually sharing a personal story where I talk about how depression hits me that particular weekend. And I was just really hunting for something to help me not feel depressed, because I was really, really depressed feeling. And I just needed something to help me. Now, so many times you hear, keep a gratitude log. And I'm going to be completely honest. A gratitude log just doesn't help me. Because I can find plenty of things to be helpful about. I have a great marriage, my kids are healthy, I have a nice home, I have plenty of food, all my needs are met, most of my wants are met, so I have tons to be grateful for. And that does not pull me out of being depressed feeling. It doesn't help me feel better and improve my mood. So I started really hunting and trying to think of something that did help me, something that was a step better than just keeping a gratitude log. And I started, it's called Moments to Cherish log. And I have this printable that is on my website. It's for all my subscribers, so you got it in your email this morning if you're one of my subscribers. If you're not, make sure you sign up and then you can get a copy of it. But it's called Moments to Cherish. Finding those smiles, that laughter, those moments to cherish every day. Those moments we only get because God is real and showing up in our life. I have 4 different moments to write down each day to help you. A moment that made me smile. Well, something silly that one of my kids did, and being very specific about, what happened that particular day that made me smile. Like, my youngest is very good about, he's very independent. He wants to do things on his own. He's 8 years old, and we have a rule at our house: if you drink the last of the Kool-Aid or if you drink the last of the tea, you have to make some more, and he drank the last of it. So he decided he would just make Kool-Aid himself, and it made me smile. It made me laugh. It was one of those moments that just, you can't help but laugh. Another one is a moment that made me cry, and I'm not talking about a sad moment that made you cry, but one of those joyful moments that brings you so much happiness that makes you cry. And then a moment I will remember forever. So when you can think about a moment to smile, a moment that made me laugh, a moment that made me cry, and a moment I will remember forever, those are some thoughts to really help pull me out of that depression stage and just to kind of help me when I'm struggling with depression. Another thing that I put together, that if you are on my subscriber list, you got a copy of it this morning, but if not, make sure you check the links below and sign up and you can get a copy of it. And it is my Verse a Day challenge on God's love for you. So when you're feeling depressed, a lot of time you are not feeling loved, and you need to feel loved, and feeling loved will help you feel better. So I have a list of 31 verses on God's love for you, and these are verses that can help you when you are feeling depressed. Just some verses to meditate on, do some Bible journaling on, and just help you get through the day. So if you actually check back, I'll probably be sharing one of these verses here in the near future with a Bible journaling prompts tutorial. But those are just some verses to help you get started. So I hope this video helped you. I hope it answered some of your questions, some insight into just the reality of depression and how depression affects the United States, but also gave you something to help you out when you are struggling with depression. If you struggle with depression and you need a friend to talk to or somebody, feel free to leave me a comment. I would love to connect with you, pray for you, and just help you through anything that you may be going through, because I know having a friend that can be there to help is the most helpful. So if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.